So OD6 has got two critical mineral projects, one in rare earths and one in copper. Both of them are Australian-based projects. Our cornerstone project is the Splinter Rock project, which is what the company was listed on just over 3 years ago now. It's got a large resource sitting around 682 million tonnes at over 1,300 parts per million trio, which for a clay-hosted resource is a really good outcome. So that's a big resource, and that can be expanded to probably multiple billions of tonnes over time. We've also got the Gulf Creek Copper Project. It's a historic project that was located in New South Wales, mined back in the 1890s to 1912s. It was grading anywhere in operations between 2 to 12% copper at the time, and we've recently completed a drilling program early in this year that proved both the continuation of the ore body underneath the old mine workings and also the grade around 4.6% as well. So Splinter Rock, we've doubled our mineral resource over the last 12 months. So now with that mineral resource standing at 682 million tonnes. Most importantly, we've actually got inside centre sitting at an indicated resource at a higher grade of 1,600 parts per million trio and of a tonnage of 119 million tonnes. So gives you an idea of some peer comparisons. 5 million tonnes per annum is what most people are looking at producing or processing. So that gives you a 20-year mine life from that point of view there. At Splinter Rock as well, we've spent the last 12 months working with the metallurgical process with ANSTO and also more recently CPC on an optioneering study. So that we've put out a number of releases over the last 3 months that have effectively stated where we've got to with the process. We've got a really simple heap leach process now, and we've also been able to get to a product which has been our end goal that's very high in quality, low in impurity, and is obviously able to be sold around the world. In terms of Gulf Creek, our phase 1 drilling was completed earlier this year, and we've just announced that we've started our phase 2 drilling. The phase 2 drilling's focused on not just the old mine working areas, but the actual repeat structures that we think are there. They've got very similar magnetic signatures to what we see at Gulf Creek, the old mine site area itself. And those repeat structures, we'll be putting at least 2 holes in each of them and looking to expand the resource out there. So rare earths is having a bit of a renaissance. It has been going up and down over the last couple of years. Lots of geopolitical talk, Donald Trump out there, obviously talking up the benefits of rare earths, but also China putting export restrictions on most recently as well. So it's a hot topic. China does control the market and does control the pricing. So the Western world is looking to expand the production of rare earths in the western part, but also the downstream magnet producers and what's going into electric vehicles, etc. So where OD6 fits in the market there is a mine producer. We'll be looking to produce NdPr, Dy and Tb as the 4 main magnet production products there. And that can all go into wind turbines and electric vehicles. We'll look to have a mixed rare earth carbonate product that can then be sold to someone producing a rare earth oxide that then goes into metals. But equally, we've been more recently talking to ANSTO about going down one step further to be able to produce an oxide product for NdPr in particular. In terms of other initiatives that are happening around the world, you've also seen the US government stepping in with Mountain Pass taking equity positions in that company. So that's a US-based rare earth project. They put a floor price in there at $110 a kilo in NdPr. So going forward, that sets the scene for the Western world actually trying to do something about getting rare earth supply chains, both in China, but also outside of China and into the Western world. For copper, the world's obviously got massive demand for copper for electrification going forward, for renewable energies, for obviously just a growing population as well around the world. So we've seen copper prices now go through the $10,000 a tonne mark, and forecasts are saying that it's potentially going to get up to $15,000 a tonne. So critical mineral there, and very well known and easy commodity to deal with. So where we fit in there is another producer that just produces a copper concentrate and then would sell into those refineries, putting it into copper after that. So lots to happen there, lots of people to talk to, lots of good offtake opportunities going forward for both rare earths and copper. So with 2 projects in the stable at the moment, we've got 2 different pathways happening at the moment. So from a rare earths point of view, Splinter Rock, we've just finished the test work, but now it's all being scaled up at ANSTO. So we've just finished a drill program down at Splinter Rock in Esperance. That program has produced about 2.5 tonnes of rare earth bearing material that's being sent to ANSTO, and we'll be doing a number of scale-up leach tests at ANSTO, and then we'll also be producing a final product for offtake testing and market supply we're sending it to market suppliers as well. That's a large focus for us over the next 12 months for Splinter Rock, but also we'll be looking at progressing our study work at Splinter Rock itself. So potentially scoping study later this year, and then into pre-feasibility studies in Q2. Plenty happening around the Splinter Rock point of view. There'll be lots of offtake discussions. It's a hot commodity at the moment, and lots of people reaching out to us. We're also talking to governments and other producers around the world as well. So a lot of opportunity there. Gulf Creek Copper Project, obviously a historic project. What we're looking for it to be is a bit like a DeGrussa VMS system. So we think if we can get that 10 to 20 million tonnes of copper at 2 to 4%, which is why we bought the asset originally, then suddenly you've got a DeGrussa on your hand. It does have zinc and also silver in that project as well. So there's a few little byproduct credits going there. So hopefully get the results, some really positive results coming out of the current drill program in Gulf Creek. And then we'll look to move that project forward with further drilling and metallurgical test work.